So guys, in today's video is i-discuss ko sa inyo bakit nagkakaroon ng time difference between countries to countries. Especially, bakit kaya ang laki ng difference between Eastern and Western countries. So guys, stay tuned lang kayo at makinig at alamin yung mga reasons na yun. So let's begin with drawing. For example, if ito yung Earth, for example lang ha, ito yung Earth, at yung shape pala ng Earth guys is oblate, spheroid, or oblate ellipsoid. So let's just say that this is the Earth at mayroong dalawang linya na nagdi-divide sa Earth into 4 different directions. The first line is this. And this is called the latitude. So, ang latitude guys is ang line na nagde-divide ng Earth into north and south. Kaya madidinig natin minsan, sinasabi nila latitude north, hindi kaya latitude south. At yung latitude guys, at yung tawag sa latitude 0 degrees is also called equator. So, the Philippines is one of the countries that is near to the equator, guys. So, the other line that divides the globe or the Earth into 2 different directions is this one. And it is called the longitude or the longitude. So, ang longitude naman, guys, ay nagdi-divide into west and east. So the 2 lines are the latitude and the longitude. So at longitude 0 naman, ito yung tinatawag guys na prime meridian. At for the trivia, yung longitude 0 ay makikita sa Greenwich, which is southeast London. England. So guys, dito nakaset yung longitude 0 sa Greenwich, Southeast London, England. Kasi guys, during that time, the England is the major seafarer na nation in the whole world. For the nationalism na lang din nila, at saka also for convenience during the time na set ng England na the Greenwich will be the longitude 0. So we have seen na yung dalawang linya na nagde-divide ay yung latitude at longitude. At latitude 0 it's called equator, at longitude 0 it's the prime meridian. So sino nga ba guys, for the trivia lang din, ang nag-set na kailangan ng latitude at saka longitude yung grid lines ng globe? So it was Hipparchus guys. It was Hipparchus. So Hipparchus of Nicaea in the ancient Greece. So he was the one who proposed na dapat magkakaroon ng linya or grid sa globe para madaling malocate yung place. So since this world of us is a three-dimensional one, and the other side nito guys, meron ding other side nito. So let's talk about the other side of the longitude. So the other side of the longitude is 1. For the longitude 180 degrees. Ito yung tinatawag guys na International Dateline or IDL. International Dateline or IDL. So from the name itself guys, ito yung basihan ng date or ito yung basihan ng time for which sabi nila ito yung nagde-divide ng araw tsaka yung ng gabi. For example, kung nandito ka at saka nag-travel ka nito, according to them, ikaw ay isang time traveler. Kasi, pag umaga dito, at saka nag-travel ka dito, gabi. At saka vice versa. Pag gabi naman dito, pag nag-travel ka dito, dito naman ay umaga. So that is why this is called the International Dateline, because it is the basis for the date or the day. At guys, bakit pala yung Eastern countries is much advanced compared to Western countries? Let's talk about the rotation or the direction of the rotation of the Earth. So if this is the Earth, and it's divided by the longitude, this is the west and this is the east, north and the south, and the latitude. And for example, this is the sun. Yung rotation ng Earth guys is counterclockwise. So counterclockwise. It's counterclockwise. So when we say counterclockwise, it's the opposite ng direction ng clock natin. Kasi yung direction ng clock natin is clockwise. So speaking about counterclockwise, for example dito, these are the eastern countries and these are the western countries. So kapag nag-rotate ang Earth dito guys, so mauna touch ng sun yung eastern countries. At after nito, yung western countries na naman. So that is the reason why the eastern countries are more advanced in time compared to the western countries. And also, if you still remember guys, the quote that the sun rise in the east and set in the west. So let's try to take an example here. For example, we're going to take the time difference between Manila, Philippines, and Moscow, Russia. So, Manila, Philippines, and Moscow, Russia is very far from each other. So, meron talagang time difference between them. And we already know that using the world clock, 5 hours yung time difference between them. So, first na natin gagawin is kukunin natin yung latitude tsaka yung longitude niya. But yung gagamitin na natin guys is yung longitude because ito yung basehan natin ng time difference. So, yung Manila, Philippines is 11 degrees north latitude tsaka 121 degrees east longitude. And Moscow, Russia is 56 degrees north latitude and 38 degrees east longitude. The second step guys is try natin mag-set ng mga constants. In one revolution, di ba, isang araw, meron tayong 24 hours. At sa isang complete revolution, meron tayong 360 degrees. So if you're going to take the degrees and the hours, if how many degrees in an hour, so we have 15 degrees per hour. So pag naset na natin guys yung constants, try natin use nito guys na formula. The difference or the time difference is equivalent to the absolute value ng longitude ng first country plus minus ng longitude ng pangalawang country. At i-multiply natin siya guys na sa isang oras mayroong 15 degrees. So, bakit pala may plus at minus? So, magpa-plus sign ka guys if yung direction nila is opposite. Pag magkaiba yung direction nila guys, magpa-plus ka. Pag minus naman if same sila ng direction. Like for example, dito. Parehas lang ng direction guys kasi naka-east silang lahat for their longitude ng Manila at saka yung Moscow. So yung sign na gagamitin natin is minus. So time difference is equivalent to the longitude ng first, let's say Manila, it's 121 degrees minus Moscow, which is 38 degrees, times 1 hour per 15 degrees. So yung makukuha natin dito is 83 degrees times 1 hour times 15 degrees. So guys, mayroon absolute value dito guys, this one. So regardless of the sign na makukuha natin dito, magiging positive siya. So kahit negative yung kuha natin dito, magiging positive 82 degrees pa rin. So 82 degrees divided by 15 degrees, makukuha natin is 5.53 hours. So, ang ginagawa namin dito guys kasi yung world clock nakaset na whole number yung time difference. Yung iba hindi naman whole number pero mostly whole numbers. So, kinukuha namin yung whole number dito. Tsaka, yan yung ginagawa naming time difference basihan. So, from Manila to Moscow, merong 5 hours time difference, which is mas advanced yung Manila compare sa Moscow ng 5 hours. So guys, I think that would be all. I hope na may natutunan kayo about time difference, and you can also use this one, guys, as a basis, and also pwede din yung ma-share sa iba pang tao. So later on, i-check natin sa world clock the time difference between Philippines and Moscow, Russia. Thank you guys sa panonood. Okay guys, we have the world clock right now. At i-check natin dito yung time difference between Philippines tsaka no Russia. So here tonight pala guys, we are 11:52 PM dito sa Pinas. At i-check natin sa Russia, it's 6:52 sa Russia. So 11 minus 6:52 is equivalent to 5 hours. So we have a 5-hour difference between Moscow, Russia and Manila, Philippines.